So let's talk about white clothing. I kind of love it because even though I'm not tanned at all, I look very tanned, and it matches so well with like my very colorful pieces. But I also kind of hate them. And that is because stains are so unforgiving and inevitable. Like you see every coffee drip or sweat mark, and it is so hard to wash out. So within 2 months I will be moving into a van. All the clothing I will bring needs to be washed by hand if I want to wash it. And white clothing is very high maintenance. So I was thinking about something to solve this problem. I really like the smell of coffee, but the taste of this coffee I didn't really like. So I was thinking about dyeing my white clothes with coffee. Or shouldn't I? Because the white does match my new white hairs, don't you think? Online I read all these step-by-step natural dye. They talk about mordants, so it will keep its color for longer. But I really didn't know what to buy, so I'm just gonna use the coffee and pre-soak the clothing. Okay, so I've got this top, a blouse, some pants, and I'm not sure actually if I'm going to dye these two as well, because I kind of like to match these up. And I just realized that all the socks I own are also white. That is so inconvenient for van life. Okay, so one thing I made sure of is that the fibers that I'm going to dye are natural fibers, which means they are cotton and linen, like these pants over here. And I think this is Indian rayon. That is very important because it is super hard to dye synthetic fibers with natural dyes like coffee, for example. It just won't grasp to the fiber. Okay, I was right. It is indeed 100% rayon. Rayon is very similar to viscose. So I will be using my biggest pot to put the clothing in and the coffee. I use my kettle for boiling some extra water. Oh yeah, this lovely spoon I will be using. I made it myself. Can you believe that? It took so long to make this. And I will be using some pre-grinded coffee and some Celtic sea salt. I will be using that instead of a mordant because it was the best thing that I could find in my cupboards. And I hope it will do the job. Okay, you might hear the loud tumbling noise from my washing machine now, so I think it's time to prepare the dye pot with the coffee. Okay, so my water is boiling now, so I will be adding the coffee. Oh, it's already smelling so nice in here. It looks so creamy. Kopje koffie, Ros? Okay, so I turned off the heat now and I'm just going to stir this for another minute or 10 before I put in the clothes. Okay, I want the coffee to be under like a 60 degrees because I don't want to burn the clothing when I put them in there, so it needs to cool off a little bit more. So let's check the current temperature with my thermometer. Yeah, that is still way too hot. I'm a bit scared that when I put them in too early, I will like shrink my clothes or something. Soaked, they are wet. Let's put them in. I will add some salt to the dyeing pot now. I guess that will be enough. Stir. Okay, the pot is like 75 degrees now, which is still a bit warm, I think, but I'm getting impatient, so I'm just going to add the linen bands because I think linen is able to handle that heat. This is quite scary. That is so pretty. Okay, let me show you up close. I do realize now that all 3 items are never going to fit in this one pot, so I think I will try it with 2 items first. I do want to maintain the heat around 60 degrees, so I'm turning on the stove again, but on like a very low heating, like 1 or 2. Alright, I'm going to add the top as well now. This lovely top. There you go. Okay, time to remove the water from the dye pots. Let's have a first look at the color before rinsing it. That looks really nice. Okay, there's a lot of coffee grind still on there, so I will rinse that off. Okay, so this is the first piece after rinsing. And these are the pants. I think I would describe the color as a June yellowish beige. There are still coffee grinds on there, but they will come off with the second wash. Okay, I will leave them here to dry, and once they are, I will wash them again in the machine on a cold washing program. It's the next day and the clothing is completely dry now. Especially these linen trousers are so super stiff. So I've washed the pieces again on a cold short washing program and I've hung them to dry today. So let me show you the final result and let's decide if it was worth it to dye my clothes with coffee. So even though the color has come out very light and faded, I still really like it. But if you are aiming for like a more brownish color, I don't think that the way I did it is the right way. Maybe if you use a mordant or leave the clothing in the dye pot for way longer, you can achieve that, but I'm not sure. I am quite satisfied with my results now, so I think I will just leave them like they are now. So, do you think it was worth it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you have any tips about dyeing clothing with coffee, leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching this video and see you soon!